guys. Merry Christmas. Let me start with you, Milton. Your son's on your lap. Did Santa come this morning?
Yeah. Did Santa come? Yeah, he's talking to you, not me.
Yeah.
What did you get? What did he bring you?
A mocha car and dinosaur. A mocha dinosaur.
Wow, very good. Do you get to play with them when you get home tonight?
Yes.
Very good. Scott, I mean, sometimes things are bigger than winning and losing a game of basketball. How are you feeling after that?
Well, first of all, congratulations to Southeast. You know, if we would end up winning that game in the end, we didn't deserve to win the game at all. You know, we were horrendous with our foul discipline, and then obviously 24 offensive rebounds. That's a recipe for disaster. So, you know, they outworked us in a lot of different areas, outscrapped us, and they deserved to win. They were the better team throughout the entire night, and we were just lucky to be hanging around, to be quite honest with you. And, you know, it's one of those things where, as I remind these guys constantly, is, you know, this League One is very good, and there's enough very good players in here that if they're having an on night, can rally the troops, and you're in for a dogfight. And more importantly, I think at some time or another you get some humble pie, and, you know, we haven't had a lot of adversity per se, and you have to lean into these moments, and we'll see what we do here the next 10 games. But I thought they were fantastic, and just played better than us. That was really the bottom line, and outscrapped us.
Foul discipline is something you brought up, and it has been a little bit of a problem at different times this season. Is that something you need to try to knuckle down on a little bit more?
Yeah, I mean, I think some of it is just the aggressive teams are getting to the line more just in general, are getting more fouls, and you have to, you know, adjust to how the refs are calling games and how the play is happening. And when we get a little impatient, or moments where we get a little anxious and just make some really dumb fouls that are quite far away from the basket, they're just not time and score appropriate, you put yourself in the binds. And obviously walking to 29 times they went to the line, and then they shot a heck of a percentage from the line, 27 points off there. So that's a lot of self-inflicted wound, but again, give them credit. They attacked us and beat us in back cuts and beat us in stuff that we were quite aware of, and just not on point.
The 24 offensive rebounds for them, is that just a case of they were a desperate team and they really attacked the glass and were hungry, or was it something you did and need to tidy up? Well,
I think some of it is they were obviously quite hungry, and it's, you know, one of the things that we love to do is go to the offensive glass, and we didn't do as good a job of that. But there's a lot of, you know, long shots and a few rebounds that were difficult to rebound just in general, and they seem to be always kind of bouncing towards them, but they earn the right to go get those balls. They're basically 50-50 balls at some point or another, and you have to have a want to go get them. And they just, again, you know, outscrapped us in those areas.
What was this experience like for you, you know, playing in Hobart on Christmas for the first time? Scott, how did you see the whole experience?
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously a fantastic deal for us. I think, you know, this is, again, quite unusual for Australian sports to be playing on holidays, and it's quite common for us in the United States to be playing on holidays, especially, you know, college basketball is playing they're playing their tournaments at Christmas Day and Thanksgiving and those type of things. So for me, it's a little bit more familiar, but I hope the fans enjoyed it. And, you know, I think the experience is obviously really, really well. And I think it's just a good break from Christmas to come out later in the afternoon and spend 2 hours watching some basketball. So hopefully it continues to carry through the league, but I thought it was a really good evening.
Milton, how are you feeling after that game?
Disappointed, but, you know, part of basketball. Just got to regroup into the new year, get some rest. So excited for 2 days off. I've been doing a lot of traveling and trying to get my rhythm back, getting to the game. So these 2 days off will be good, and regroup and get back to being myself and help the team out.
Yeah, if anyone can make the most of having a week in between games, it's you. After, you know, you had to go back home, unfortunately, and condolences for that, and then you had to, you know, go 1 day back home, go to Perth, and then come back, and you've been flying all around the country. you tired?
I'm getting in a rhythm now. I was tired before, but you know, it's part of the job. So now it's just use these 2 days to get myself together and come back stronger.
You were only away from the team for a few days, but does it still take a little while to get your touch and rhythm back when you do come back?
Yeah, I think just because of the travel, the long travel, that part, then getting back together with the guys and me being away, guys played well and the roles changed and just finding my role again within the team.
Looked like you were starting to find that rhythm throughout this game at different times as well. Was this the best that you've felt in a game since you've come back?
Yeah, definitely. Just got to stay out of foul trouble, try to get on the ref's good side.
What are the plans now with the family once you get out of here tonight?
The organization set up a dinner for us, so that's going to be great. Go to that, then go home, enjoy some time with the kids. They're excited to play with their toys, so make the dinner quick for them.
Scott, just lastly, what does a Christmas celebration look like for you at this point in your life in this part of the world?
Well, I don't have any toys to play with, so that's out. But one of my friends brought in some cigars, so I've smoked a couple of those in the last 2 days. But I think really for me, it's just, being my wife's here and obviously my daughter's back there and just some FaceTime and just enjoying the holidays here. This is really a really great time of the year here in Tasmania, and especially down here in Hobart with the holidays. The taste of Tasmania is down here, and then you have the Rolex Sydney to Hobart race all in these next two weeks. So a lot of things are happening down here. It's a big event, and it's exciting times around here.
Thanks very much, guys. Merry Christmas.
No worries.
Merry
Thank you.
Christmas.
Thanks, guys.